Hello there, Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a little bit of a different format because we are going to be doing your new moon solar eclipse reading for June 10th. And I'm putting these out a little bit earlier so you'll have this reading, this message for this really important, exciting time. And remember, when new moons come, it means that we're planting the seeds for something that will harvest on down the line. And with the solar eclipse, it means that this will be playing out for the next 6 months. So whatever you're planting now, you'll see the harvest in December. So we're going to take a look at your overall energies of what you might see, not only in the month of June, but also in the next 6 months. And then we'll get some more details with the tarot. And if you're enjoying this reading or resonating with it, I'd really appreciate if you would like, share, or subscribe. It really does help to build my channel and bring out my message of light and love to the world. So we're going to first start. I pre-shuffled these just to save time. We're going to first take a look at your Lunar Nomad Oracle because this is a new moon reading, right? So we have to look at the lunar. Let's see what we have. So we have the tree. The tree is a great energy of, you coming into an alignment with your own self, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Think of yourself as the tree. There's parts of your tree that you can see on the outside, the leaves, the bark, but there's so much about the tree that we can't see, right? The roots underneath the ground, I don't know, the water that is going from the roots to the leaves. There's the inner, system of stem inside the stems and the trunk that help to carry, nutrients from the ground all the way to the leaves. And then the leaves are photosynthesizing. There's just so much going on here. And so this is a reminder to you to take a look at yourself, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and to see if you are in alignment. And what Spirit is calling you to do is first take a look at the outer, is there anything in your physical appearance that you need to work on? Are there doctor appointments that you need to go to? Are there things that you need to, work on? When you look in the mirror, put it this way, when you look in the mirror, what is it that you feel like you may need to spend some time with? And for over these next 6 months, I really feel like you're going to come into balance physically, mentally, and spiritually. And it's, about eating properly, exercising, but also taking, understanding that your mental health and your spiritual health are as important as your physical health. Because a lot of times, we do look in the mirror and we only, feel like our appearance is an indication of how healthy we are. But, this is really a call to make sure that you're balanced in all 3 areas. And I feel like with this new moon, you're going to be opening up to one of those 3 areas, physical, mental, or spiritual, that you feel like you are not balanced in, because if you're spending a lot of time exercising and eating healthy and all of that, but then you're not taking time to spend time in nature or, to meditate, that type of thing. Your physical health may be really strong, but your spiritual health is not. And so I think this new moon is going to help open up a path to one of those 3 areas where you kind of embrace it and I think I'm going to go down this path and try to work on, my spiritual health, my mental health, or my physical health, So really nice. Okay, so we have here the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So because this is kind of taking a look at you, this is really based on you. There may be something that you're holding on to that is not allowing you to advance in one area of your life that you would like to. So for instance, perhaps, Oh, let's take exercise. Maybe you're a person that's never exercised before, and what you're clinging onto is your fear of going to the gym and being judged by everybody else at the gym, because you're new to it. And this is just kind of like asking yourself, what is holding me back from, really going, on this journey. Some of you, like maybe you haven't been to the dentist in a few years, right? And you're clinging onto your fear that if you go to the dentist, they're going to tell you, you have 10 cavities and you need 3 crowns, and you're like, I just don't want to hear that news, right? And just kind of like clinging onto some type of fear that is preventing you from this. And for some of you, like you may have wanted to meditate or learn more, because this new moon in Gemini is about learning new things too. You may have wanted to learn more about spirituality, and you may have like not done that because you were concerned, you were clinging onto a fear of what your friends or your family may think about that. Okay, so let's see the sacred traveler in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Yeah, I think that when you kind of like embrace this and you allow your fear to kind of, go to the wayside and say, okay, I'm just going to take baby steps, I'm just going to make the dentist appointment. That's all I'm going to do is make the dentist appointment. And then, okay, I'm just going to go to the dentist, and then I'll deal with the information as it goes, but it's kind of like once you get into this flow of looking at this, I think it's going to be smooth sailing. I think this is kind of spirit saying to you not to fear, like it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay when you go down this route. Like when you join the gym, you're going to make a great friend there, that really helps you to learn how to work out, or you'll get a great, coach that'll help you to work out. You'll go to the dentist and, you might have one cavity, but it's just one cavity and you don't need any crowns, It's kind of that energy of it will be okay, not to worry. Okay, so now we're going to go to the tarot. We're going to look at your present energy, your obstacle, and then, the advice from spirit. So let's see what we have in your present energy. Indecision. Yeah, I think what you have to, you're trying, some of you may be indecisive about how you want to go forward in some area of, physical, mental, or spiritual growth. But this indecision is also part of your fear. Like when you let go of this fear, I think you're going to let go of this indecision. Like you might be sitting there going, yeah, well, I don't know, what dentist should I go to? Like you might be spending a lot of time, spinning your wheels, asking all your friends, like, what dentist do you go to? Oh, and do you like them? What have they done for you? Like, there's nothing wrong with research, but this is kind of like getting stuck in the research so that you don't actually have to make the appointment. I've been there. I don't like the dentist. Okay, so let's see attachment. Yeah, so this is your obstacle. You're attached to some fear. You're attached to, thinking that the outcome is going to be some way, you think that you're going to have 20 cavities and need 3 crowns, or a root canal or whatever, right? You're afraid that, you'll go to the gym and everybody's going to point and laugh at you. You're kind of like clinging onto that fear, because by clinging onto that fear, you can't move forward. So in the future, you have a caring connection, and it did come out in the reverse. Now, these are oracle cards, so we don't read these in the reverse. But I'm going to kind of like put it to the side like that, and I'm going to pull another one. You are going to meet somebody on this journey, I feel, that helps you with this. And once again, I think it might be like a coach or something, but I think you're going to outgrow the need for this person. I think that's why it's kind of in that thing. So it's like somebody that you may become romantically involved in, but it's also really kind of like a coach. You know, you may even reach out and try to find like a spiritual guide or mentor, or, you know, you might go to a therapist for a while. You know, like if you want to work on your mental health, you might go to a therapist. But this is like a connection that you have, and this is a person that's really caring. It says caring connection, right? It's somebody that really cares about you, that helps you on this journey over perhaps like the next 6 months. And it's not like you totally separate, there's no conflict or anything, but I think that part of it is that you just kind of outgrow their need, because you are going to, you know, you're going to master this, whatever it is that you're going into. Really nice. I get a really nice energy with that. So let's have another one. Journey. Yeah, it's going to be, I'm going to put them like this. It's a caring connection for this journey that you're about to go on. It is somebody that is going to help you through this journey, but they may not continue with you into the next chapter of your life. You may stay in touch and that type of thing, but you're not, well, I guess what I'm saying is you're not going to need their expertise after like the next 6 months. I love this energy, because it's like when they're with you, you're going to feel in the flow. They're going to give you the confidence you need to get through this situation and put your fears to the side. Like it's a good friend that goes to the dentist with you and holds your hand when you get the cavity filled, you know. Or it's a good friend that, you know, goes to the gym with you and, you know, helps you get through the, you know, the initial, oh, I don't know if I want to go to the gym. People are going to laugh at me. I don't even know what a dumbbell is, you know, that type of thing. Fifth chakra is on the bottom. Yeah, this is you opening up your throat chakra and telling people what it is that you need. You may kind of like hold back from other people. That could be part of your attachment, your fear. You don't want to take off your mask and let people know, I haven't been to the dentist in 5 years, you know. I have a daughter that came to me once, and she's, you know, all through college, I always, you know, helped her to make the appointments or paid for her to go to the dentist, you know, because I felt like she was still dependent on me. And then she graduated from college, and, you know, like a lot of people, it wasn't a top priority. And, you know, perhaps because mom wasn't, you know, making it a top priority for her. But anyway, she came to me, and it had been like 5 years, and she was like, oh, Mom, I haven't been to the dentist in 5 years. And she was really, you know, kind of concerned. And it worked out, Pisces. I want you to know everything was fine. But it's that kind of thing about like not wanting to admit that, you know, it's been years since, you know, you went to the doctor or to the dentist or exercised or, you know, even looked at, you know, your nutrition, the nutritional value of the foods that you eat, something like that. Oh, this is such a lovely journey for you. Okay, so this is the Good Tarot. So we're going to clarify these, and then we'll clarify them with the light seers. Messenger of Fire. Yeah, you're kind of, you know, there's somebody with a lot of energy, a lot of inspiration that's going to come into your life and help you move from this indecision. They're going to spark your passion to kind of go into this new pathway, physically, mentally, or spiritually. And it could be even somebody like on YouTube, like you see a YouTube video, or you see somebody on the news or Instagram or something like that, and it's kind of like they inspire you. Oh, I want to go do that too. You know, they may, you know, talk about how they meditate, and then you're like, oh, I've never meditated. I really want to go do that. So it's somebody that doesn't, you know, stay perhaps on this journey with you, but it's somebody that inspires you to go on this journey. So here we have 4 of air. This is healing. You are kind of healing, you know, some type of fear. And it could, my guides are telling me, this fear that you have of like going to the dentist or going to the gym is because you are, you know, you're kind of attached to the judgments of others. You're looking to others, for approval or something like that in like this situation. It doesn't mean like in all situations, but in particular this situation, and you're healing from that type of judgment, and by going through this you are going to master that soul lesson. So it's really kind of cool because my guides are like leading me to realize that by going to the gym, okay, you're not going to just change your physical body. What you're also doing is healing some inner child wound or some, situation, issue from the past. Like it's going to change you in a lot of other ways, not just like your physical appearance or your smile if you go to the dentist, that type of thing. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Fortune's Wheel. Yeah, this person is really going to come in. They have a lot of knowledge. We have King of Air on the bottom. They have a lot of knowledge in this area. They're going to give you a lot of information about how to work out or how to take better care of your teeth or how to eat more nutritionally or, how to meditate, yoga, whatever. And what's going to happen is you really are going to turn that wheel of fortune in your favor. It means you have lots of blessings coming your way, not just in this one area. Once again, not just in this one area, but it's like going to snowball into so many other areas. In fact, for some of you, it may open up new career possibilities for you. Like you may learn this new knowledge and then want to share it with others. It's really, again, a really exciting feeling with it. Okay, so let's see the lights here. Nine of Cups. Yeah. So, it's kind of interesting because I really do feel like this fear of yours that's holding you back from, let's say, going to the dentist, right? Is also holding you back from your Nine of Cups. It's like by getting over this fear of going to the dentist or the gym or whatever, it also helps open you up to realizing that you can also go for your Nine of Cups, for your wishes and dreams. Your Nine of Cups is your wishes and dreams. So it's really kind of interesting. By going down this path, you really are going to open yourself up to so much more. Like I really get the sense of that snowball effect, right? Really interesting. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, just, the fear of being able to work with others, perhaps, or having support in this, arena. Can I talk a friend into going to the gym with me? That type of energy. Like, I just don't know if it'll work out for me. That's part of your fear. Is, can I get it to work out? Can I get other people to help me with this? Can I get the support system? I don't even want to tell anybody I need support, I need help, because I don't want them to judge me for not going to the dentist for 5 years, whatever it is. And, I really feel like for a lot of you, whatever it is you have now kind of blown it up into your mind much bigger than it is going to seem to anybody else. I know, like when my daughter said she hadn't gone to the dentist in 5 years, I was like, oh, okay, but I was like, okay, I have a great dentist, and I even called the dentist for her and explained the situation. Before, I didn't even tell my daughter. I called my dentist and I said, listen, my daughter's going to call to make an appointment. And, and I kind of like paved the way. And of course, my dentist, they are so nice and everything. But it's kind of like they embraced the situation and helped her through it. And then was really nice and told her there's lots of people your age that have done the same thing, not to worry. So anyway, and once again, if that's you, Pisces, not to worry. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Okay, and now she goes every 6 months. See, she's back on track. Okay, let's see what the advice is. Hermit. Yeah, and it's about quieting your mind. Yeah, it's really truly about quieting your mind. And then you'll get the epiphany. The tower is on the bottom. I feel like if you don't do this, for some of you, you could have a tower moment down the line. You know, like if you don't go to the dentist, then, you know, you could have, you know, down the line, and you know, maybe years down the line, you will have, you know, gum disease, or your teeth will fall out or something like that. I'm not trying to scare you, but it's kind of like you have had the epiphany when you sit really quietly. You know that you need to do this, and it's about you going and taking action on this. And I do feel like, you know, for a lot of you, you're kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry I let this go so long. But this is you loving yourself and saying, you know what, I can't do anything about what I haven't done in the past, right? I'm going to go forward and embrace this and make it kind of, I'm feeling the sense that you need to kind of make this fun. You know, whatever this is, if it's about going to the gym, you know, going and buying yourself some like really cute workout clothes, right? So that when you go to the gym, you may not have the confidence in your ability to work out or know how to work out, but you're going to be looking nice. And it's, you know, taking those steps of looking inside and saying, what can I do to help support myself, love myself as I'm going on this journey? Really nice. Okay, so let's go to the Psychic Tarot for some overall wisdom here. Mental conflict. Yeah, this is bothering you. Like, I think a lot of you, whatever I'm talking about, you know, physical, mental, or spiritual, like you already know in your mind what it is that you need to do, that you've kind of been putting off just because of your fear. And okay, so this is hope, right? Like right now you don't see hope in the situation, but very soon you are going to have the hope. You're going to see the light, and you're going to know, you're going to realize that you are going to meet the people, the caring connections along this path that are going to help you through this. Really nice. And then you're going to move on from it. You're going to move on not just from this fear, but you're also going to, this is on the bottom, transformation. You are also going to change in a much more, you know, a soul way. Like this is definitely on your soul journey. Really nice. Okay, so let's see what we have with the Creativity Oracle card. Innovation. Have fun and experiment. Inventing something that surprises and has never existed before. And I really do. I feel like for some of you that if you have fun with this, okay, and kind of, you know, like really embrace it and embrace your love for yourself and go with this, right? I really actually feel like for some of you, you may make this actually a new career for yourself, like innovate a new life and career for yourself. Really, really nice. Okay, so we're going to do a final angel message to clear this out. And once again, Pisces, if you've enjoyed this reading, I really would appreciate if you would like, share, or subscribe. So let's see what we have here. Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. And I really do feel like that is your angels letting you know that you are going to have, you know, these caring connections along the way. And some of those could be family members that really support you as, you know, you're trying this new thing, or you're, you know, trying to get healthier, or trying to, you know, grow spiritually or mentally. Like this event is really going to transform yourself, but also your bonds with those that are close to you. So really nice, Pisces. I'm going to leave it there. I do really wish you lots of love and light in this situation. And if you feel like opening up and sharing what new path you think is coming into your light, into your life, I'd love for you to put that in the comments. And I wish you lots of love in this journey.